They basically a hatfish. You'll never see them take their hat off. They'll even fall asleep with the hat on. But that one day that they gotta get in a pool and they have to take their hat off, you see their razor line, you're like, damn, I see why you wear a hat. Put that hat back on, bro. Woo!
All right, man, welcome back to another video. Hope your day's going good. And in today's video, Druski just made the worst mistake of his life. Video by O'Shea Duke Jackson. Yeah, man, so if y'all didn't know, you probably seen that short already. We uploaded where we reacted to that skit. Now, I seen it in the O'Shea's thumbnail, so I'm like, what did Druski do in this skit to get hate?
In the first, we've seen it. The new thing, do you know what's crazy? Hatfish. Men.
Oh my God. Why is the internet always giving something a name? Hatfishing. Hatfishing, really? Oh my God.
I think that's been the thing, though, for real.
Be him if he didn't piss people off.
Oh, the bald head dude, so always with a hat.
NASCAR thing and the Hebrew Israelite skits. But now he has a new one. It's called hatfishing. If you guys don't know what hatfishing is when a man looks pretty much decent to a woman with the hat on, but when he removes it, the hairline or his head shape tells a different story.
Damn.
And this is really big amongst black men. And Druski made light of it.
I wish you would have had my corner seat. That's why I don't let nobody, if you go push my corner.
Tell you where, like,
that's why I don't let everybody come
always be the niggas with no hair wanting to get that
now,
shit touched up, bro.
Druski is a young man losing his hairline, and he's at the barber shop, and he's blaming the barber for his hairline being gone. He doesn't want to accept the fact that he's balding and he can't do anything about it.
I think I know why O'Shea's covering this topic, guys.
But then the second part of this is where it gets interesting.
Come on, you gotta let some things go,
No hats to the fucking hat, bro. Hey, you step on in the building. I'm just go home, bro.
I'll go home too, I ain't gonna lie.
What?
Druski here is trying to get into the club, right? And the security guard is like, listen, you got to remove your hat before you come in. He removes his hat.
I don't think so. They do.
Hairline is
some clubs won't even let you wear a hat.
Now, of course, there was some people who was pissed off about this.
That last Druski skit was not funny. It was actually pretty offensive, and I no longer support Druski. Ever since
No, brother.
Yeah.
What the hell are we doing?
He probably a hat fisher, bro.
And you felt bad because you couldn't go, you don't have the money to go to Turkey, brother. Now listen, bro, I'm blessed by God. I'm blessed. I don't have, you know what I'm saying? I'm blessed. I have hair. But my dog's been telling me, hey man, you might need to get rid of them dreads so that you can preserve your hairline. Hey, if it comes down to it, we'll talk about that decision. But for right now, I'm blessed by God. You just need to get your money up and go to Turkey.
Yeah, his ain't even that bad.
Exactly. Over here complaining and talking about you ain't supporting another black man because you feel offended.
Yeah.
Stop it.
What has hit the internet? I have nonstop been getting shares of that skit. Nonstop.
Because you're a hat fisher. Trent called it right. My dog.
What?
A hit dog always gonna holler.
Friends,
he
family, I haven't spoken to in years.
Boy, y'all sit your stupid ass down. Who the f think you is?
It seemed like people shouldn't be upset about this, but in all actuality, you know, black men and male pattern baldness is a big thing. This does affect our community more than it affects other men, believe it or not. It has even affected me.
Yeah.
I started losing my hairline when I was around 30, so
I told
I
you
understand what it meant. Now, I was okay with cutting all my hair off and just going bald, But
Yeah.
not everybody wants to go bald. Some people,
Fact.
you know, their head is shaped funny. Their hair
Yeah.
looks better with hair. And then obviously, if you're a black man and you're used to having long hair, it also makes you look youthful. So when you lose your hairline, well,
going from a head full of hair, deep cut wave, dreads, free forms, whatever it is, braids, and then going to a little bill, to off the grid cut.
Yeah.
Born wish that on nobody, bro.
But it
Born wish
fit,
on
bro, though.
nobody. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Because the amount of self-esteem and confidence that you got to regain from losing your hair, that shit is crazy.
woo!
That boy hair full
I mean,
made
damn,
me
the
want
brother
to
said he feels like he now looks like Little Bill. And of course, you got black men really discussing trying to actually treat their loss.
Today is the hair thing. So this is my hair right now. I've been growing it since December 26th.
But duh.
Oh, I ain't gonna lie. Doing this,
Damn.
I'm not here.
I thought
I'm
he
doing
did the
this in
transplant.
back right here.
Oh man, I'm
I mean,
sorry,
that's
y'all
DDG's
boys.
brother.
Hey,
and
duh.
yeah, his hairline is looking quite terrible, right? And here is another thing that I really, really want to talk about.
Yes.
It'll turn a from a
Bro, and the sad part is he actually went to Turkey, so I don't know if Turkey is really the solution. He went to Turkey.
Is this before or after? That's the.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. I don't know when Uche really took this footage from, but jeez.
10 to a 6 real quick. They basically a hatfish. You'll never see them take their hat off. They'll even fall asleep with the hat on. But that one day that they gotta get in a pool and they have to take their hat off, you see their razor line, you're like, damn, I see why you wear a hat. Put that hat back on, bro.
Woo!
You thinking to yourself, here, let me go hand him a swim cap or something, save him a little. I'm blessed enough to still got my hairline for what it is, but man, I've seen some young that got some fucked up razor
Why
lines.
you
bro,
ain't show it
21
then,
years
gang?
old.
Yeah,
Now,
look,
let's
like
look
he
at
had
DDG's brother. He was born in 1998, I believe it's Dub or Doobie, whatever his name is.
I guess.
But he can't be no older
you
than
can't
27.
hatfish this
and he's
video,
already losing his
Nah.
hairline. I mean, that's even
My
worse to me.
hairline done. Y'all seen it.
And so that's kind of what I want to focus on. You have
I'll put a picture
younger
on the screen
men
if you need me
who are
to.
losing their hair. And this is why the hat fishing thing is so popular, because let's say, for example, you're a younger guy and, you know, you're already not getting the women that you want. The one thing that can help you is a good hairline. I mean, you got
Yeah.
youth, social confidence, and that would at least save your attractiveness. But if you're 27 and you start losing your hairline, I mean, you actually can look like 37 or 47. People start talking about how you're
Bruh,
cooked,
I knew a
or
nigga.
start calling
I knew a nigga who was younger than me. He was 22. He was 22 and he looked like he was 32.
Yeah.
Everybody you saw is calling Big Bruh.
What?
you unk, all right?
I know he
And
hated
this is
that
the
shit.
situation. When you start losing your hairline, it now
Hey, Big
becomes
Bruh, show me how to
a
do it,
maintenance
Big Bruh. He
issue.
like, bruh, I
Now,
don't know
once
shit,
you
bruh.
start losing your hairline, you can actually use the hat as a shield. This is the protective mechanism, okay? So my hairline is down bad. It's whatever. I'll just put the hat on. I go outside. I'll rock my fitted. It's all good. Then the other problem is that barbers like cost a lot of money. So when I started losing my hairline, I had to start getting my hair cut more. Not that I was, you know, felt down bad about it, but I had to like get my hair cut more because my balding spots would show out faster. So I had like more pressure to go and get my hair cut because my hair grows fast. At least stop the show. Outside of my balding spots. Woo! So I had to start getting my
Yeah,
hair
look
cut.
at it. When you start balding, niggas gotta bust out decisions. No more razor. We not going fine grade. We just need to maintain what you got left.
What?
More often, right?
And then
that
show them the
costs
mirror.
more money, and
This
it
is
costs
what it
more
looked like
time.
2 weeks
So
ago.
for me, it was better to get
Yeah.
my hair
Yeah, that
cut
looks
every
good.
week. And then if you know you still want to try to save that hairstyle, which in my opinion, you should just cut it all the way off, but you don't want
Facts.
to, then you got to start trying to wear the hats. Then another thing you see a lot of brothers doing is, all right, let me go ahead on and wear the wave cap. All right. Now, this is the big thing back in the day. You used to be able to get the Murray's grease, like I said, rock the
So a
wave
lot
cap,
of
and
niggas
that's the
have
part
all
of,
like
you know,
using that
hat fishing
Murray.
too. You can just go outside with your
That
wave
joint's
cap
so
on.
thick.
You know, it's fly and all that. The problem is when it's time to take it off, go to the club, you know what I'm saying? You got to go out there and get in the pool. People start to see how down bad you are. And this leads to the next point.
Earlier this year, I got a hair transplant.
I
and
know.
boy, when I say
Jesus. Damn, they put Ty. Why you did this, OJ? Why you did that? Nah, man, I don't like this. Not from my boy Ty Buggy.
Ty Buggy?
No.
I didn't even realize that was him at first. I ain't gonna lie.
Nah, the instant I see the little shit and then the little grin, I was like, oh shit, that's Ty Buggy.
I am,
that
but
was the
Ty
best decision I
he
ever
got a
made.
fire hairline
Fellas,
now,
go to
though.
Turkey,
Yeah, that's true.
Get a hair transplant if your hairline is starting to backspace.
Now, this brother right here is real excited, right? He like too happy because he went.
I don't
to
even
Turkey
think
and he's
O'Shea knows who
taking
this
care
is.
of that hairline.
That's funny.
This is the ultimate
Right,
result
dog. Or
of
he
the
might,
whole
you don't know.
catfish situation. And I've
Nah, he
seen
would have said his
so
name.
many black men
Nah, he might not.
who are going to do this.
We
Because let
see
me just say
this
this
on
is
his
one
page.
thing to say
Oh yeah, that's
that,
true.
all right, if you just make a lot of money and you just work hard, females gonna deal with you. That's not necessarily true, okay? They might deal with you to a certain degree, but females find you attractive and youthful, it's gonna be a lot easier to clap cheeks. So guys are going out to Turkey and they're getting their hairline taken care of and all that. Here's the problem with the Turkey trip. Number one,
Man, come
for
on,
more
man.
expensive, but
Let's
it's
not
so
do that to my
by the
dog,
time
Ty,
you
bro.
come back,
Hey, Ty, we
that
rock
might
with
be
you,
a $10,000 or
God.
$11,000 trip.
Yeah, I had
So
a
a
milk
lot of
that
brothers
here,
can't
though. Ain't
afford
gonna lie.
$11,000, $12,000 just to go and then
Chill out,
invest
fool.
in a hairline treatment and all that, and that might be risky. So what's the situation? It's the hatfish thing, and for a lot of dudes that go bald like me, it didn't really bother me that much or whatever. I really wasn't tripping. But for a lot of guys, it does bother them. Like, I haven't had a midlife crisis. I've been bald for a long time. I just cut my hair off like in the 30s. And I was kind of wearing low haircuts all my life anyway. So when I just went all the way bald, like, for me, it was easy.
Yeah, it ain't even
Didn't really
matter.
bother me. I liked it, right?
Yeah.
I haven't really got real lineups and real haircuts in like 14 years, something like that. That was the last time I got it. But for some dudes, like if you've been rocking dreads, you've been rocking waves, you've been rocking
Yeah.
flat tops, and you
It's gonna
can't
hurt.
rock that no more, you know, hey, you feel less confident. And we gotta really pay attention to the fact that a lot of men, they feel hurt. You know, they feel bad that they can't rock their hair no more. And so now what they're left with is hat fishing because they got a funny shaped ass head. Women gonna be clowning them. And it really hurts a man's self-esteem. And I really didn't think about it because just because for me, it wasn't a big deal, that doesn't necessarily mean that it's not a big deal for a lot of brothers. And a lot of women be clowning dudes with the same situation.
You know when men say catfish, you're a catfish. I'd like to call out all the hatfishes. I've seen some sexy guys. They're wearing the baseball cap. The beard is looking moisturized. Skin is looking sexy.
Yes.
You've removed that hat.
Yes. Yes.
Why is your head the way it is?
Apparently, this is not a...
Hey, listen, we don't get on you when we don't appreciate certain things the way it is, and you can't change it.
Yeah.
We don't like girls that got feet as big as ours, but we don't say nothing.
No cap.
You can't change it. What if you had man hands? We don't like that. I don't want to hold your hands, but I ain't gonna say nothing about it.
problem just not in America, but also in the UK.
What?
Yeah. Again, I'm gonna just say this for the brothers out there. Whatever you gotta do to feel good about yourself, I mean, these women is doing it themselves, right? But hey, if they like you, they like you. If they don't, they don't. If you gotta save up and transplant it up, transplant it up. If you gotta cut it all the way off, cut it all the way off. But whatever you do, you can't have the fro in the back and the open crown on the top and think that women is gonna really like. Some women may like that though. I'm not saying that they don't, but if you gonna rock it like this, just cut it all the way. Cut it off. If you got
facts. Yeah, the guys that walk around with the clown shit, you know, they walk around with and then the top is gone. It's like, no, bro, give it up. Give it up. It's over.
What?
Nobody thinks that looks cool, bro. You know what I'm saying? Or if you got the hair on the top and then all of the sides are gone, that's cool. Cause you can still pull a little mohawk like situation. But that's usually not how it goes for people. Most times it goes start from the crown.
Yeah.
And so that's why everybody's always trying to cover it up. You got the bald spot in the middle and the rest of the hair, cut that shit off too.
What?
I don't want to be able to pour a bowl of soup in the back of your head.
Yeah, man. Me and Jay Stu already talked about this before, bro. You feel me? I just say whenever it's time for it to go, let it go, bro.
Yeah.
But if you want to go ahead and get the surgery, go to Turkey and whatever else that you gotta go to get it, sure. Hey, so be it, bro. The women, they get BBLs and they wear wigs and all
that shit.
stuff,
yeah.
Enhance their beauty. Whatever makes you feel good inside, go ahead and do it, bro.
Right. Anyways, man, I love y'all. Great for y'all, man. Been the rest of the videos on the channel. Y'all already know. Catch y'all next one.